Hello everyone. Welcome to EduTap's another insightful session of Perspective 360 degree, where we do current affair based answer writing practice in a detailed and structured manner. So if you are an aspirant preparing for exams like RBI, NABARD, etc., then this initiative is definitely going to help you with answer writing practice for the descriptive paper of phase 2. So let us begin with the discussion. And the topic that we are going to cover today is the insurance sector in India. So, recently, the Parliamentary Standing Committee submitted its report to Lok Sabha on insurance sector, where it discussed different challenges and gave some recommendation regarding those challenges with respect to the insurance sector of India. And since this topic is directly mentioned as a part of your syllabus, so that's why we are covering it as a part of this session. Now, if you are somebody who is new to our Perspective 360 degree series, then let me tell you that here, firstly, we give you an expected question, and we are going to discuss this expected question as a part of this session. And once the session is done, you have to write the answer of this expected question in the comment box that will be evaluated by our team within 48 hours. And let me also add that this whole initiative is free of cost. So I hope this is clear to you. Now let us see today's expected question, which is what are the key issues and challenges faced by the insurance sector in India, and what strategies or solutions can be implemented to address them effectively. So as you know, the first part of our answer writing is to identify the keywords that are associated with the question. So the keywords are very clear and very straightforward in this question. The first keyword is regarding the issues and challenges of the insurance sector, and the second keyword is regarding the strategies or the solutions that can be implemented to address them effectively. So these are the two keywords that we are going to use in order to structure our answer. So as far as the answer blueprint is concerned, we have to divide our answer into an introduction, the body, and the conclusion. And as I always say, the introduction should be around 10 to 12% of the total word limit, and the same case applies to the conclusion. Then the rest of the word limit should be allocated to the body part, where your body has to be divided in the form of different headings and subheadings. And under these subheadings, you have to write your relevant points that have to be substantiated with the help of relevant data, facts, and examples. So I hope the approach on how you have to write this answer in the comment box and also in your examination has been clear to you. Now let us have a brief overview regarding the insurance sector in India. But before we go through the background analysis and the data, let us first understand few important terms that are relevant as far as this topic is concerned. Firstly, let us see a brief overview of insurance. So as you would be knowing that if you have something valuable such as a home or a car or your health, then what you do in insurance is that if you do the insurance of any of these things or the commodities, then let's say this is you, that is person X, and we have this as an insurance company ABC. And when you will do your insurance to this insurance company, then you are going to pay a certain amount to this company, which we call insurance premium. This is the amount that you, the person X, is going to pay to this insurance company in order to insure these products. And in return of that, this company, this insurance company, is going to give you assurance that if at any point of time a certain event happens that leads to the damage or the loss of life or property with respect to the commodities or the things that you have insured, that this insurance company is going to provide you financial help in order to cover these losses. So this is the main idea behind the insurance. You would already be knowing that intent behind this explanation was to make you aware about this term insurance premium, because this is the term that we are going to use in our explanations. So I hope the insurance premium is clear to you. Now let us understand these two terms: insurance penetration and insurance density. Now insurance penetration is nothing but it is the insurance premium as a part of the GDP of that country. So let's say the insurance premium of a country is the insurance premium paid by the individuals of that country is, let's say it is dollar 50 billion, and let's say the GDP of that country is dollar 1 trillion. Now what is going to be the insurance penetration? It is going to be 5%. So this means that the insurance penetration of that country is 5%, which means the insurance premium paid by the individuals of that country is 5% of the total overall economy, which is the GDP. So this is about the insurance premium. The second is regarding the insurance density. So insurance density is nothing but the insurance premium with respect to a certain population or a sample population of a region or a country. So for example, let's say the insurance premium of a country is $25 billion, and let's say the population of that country is, let's say, 50 million. Then what is going to be the insurance density? The insurance density is going to be 500 per capita. It means on an average an individual is paying, on an average, uh, in that sample population, an individual is paying 500 as a part of its insurance premium. So that is about the difference between these terms, insurance penetration and the insurance density, and I hope the terms are clear to you. Now let us move on back to the slides and see the certain data aspects with respect to the insurance sector in India. So the insurance penetration in India has increased from 2.71% in 2001 to 2002 to 4.2% to 2021 to 22. So it has increased, but if we compare it with the global average, then the global average is 7%. So 4.2% is still lesser and should be increased more, so that more and more people become a part of the insurance sector. And as we know, that then the insurance premium as a part of the GDP will also certainly improve. The second point is regarding the insurance density. So the insurance density has increased from $1.5 in 2001 to 2 to $91 to 2021 to 2022. The increase has been big, but if we compare it with the global average, then we still have to do the more, because as per the global average, the insurance density is $874 in 2021 to 22. So that is regarding the insurance density. The third is regarding the India's rank as far as the global insurance business is concerned. So we got the 10th rank, uh, with a market share of 1.85% in 2021. So this is about the data regarding the ranking of India in the global insurance business. The last is the sector concentration. So if we see the data regarding the India, where the most number of Indian individuals have done their insurance. So the Indian insurance sector is heavily tilted towards life insurance segment, which has a share of 76%, which is a big number. So this is regarding the status of insurance sector in India, and you can note down this data as a part of your notes. And if the question comes in the exam, then you can use these data as a value addition. So I hope it is clear. Now the regulation of the insurance sector in India. So if we see the law that regulates the insurance sector in India, then it is Insurance Act of 1938, and the statutory body that regulates the insurance sector is the IRDAI, which is Insurance Regulator and Development Development Authority of India that was formed under IRDAI Act 1999, and this body regulates and promotes the growth of insurance businesses in India, and it also certifies insurance company, protects the interest of policyholders, and adjudicates the disputes. So these are the functions of the IRDAI. Now the last one is the insurance division. So under the Ministry of Finance, we have Department of Financial Services, and under the Department of Financial Services we have this insurance division, and this insurance division deals with the policy formulation and administration of these acts, which are Insurance Act 1938, Life Insurance Corporation Act, then the General Insurance Business Act, IRDA Act, and the Actuaries Act 2006. So these are the different type of acts that are taken care by the insurance division under the Ministry of Finance. So this is regarding the regulation of the insurance sector in India. Now let us move on to the introduction part of the question, and let me repeat the question for you, which is what are the key issues and challenges faced by the insurance sector in India, and what strategies or solutions can be implemented to address them effectively. So if we talk about the introduction of this answer, so what we can do is we can start the introduction from the data. Now few of you would be thinking of about writing the definition of insurance, which I would say that please avoid it, because the question is not asking about the insurance, and insurance is not such a difficult technical term. It is a very general term, and it has not been asked it directly in the question, so avoid writing such definitions. So you can use this data based introduction for this question, which is according to economic survey. So we are taking the reference of economic survey. India's insurance market is poised to emerge as one of the fastest growing markets globally in the coming decades. Now next, what you can do is you can substantiate it with the help of data. So we are substantiating our first point with the help of data, that insurance penetration in India has increased from 2.7% in 2001 to 2 to 4.2% in 2021 to 2022. So what we are showing, we are showing that this insurance penetration is increasing, and that's why the India's insurance market is emerged to be one of the fastest growing markets globally in the coming decade. Now, after writing the reference of the economic survey and giving some data in order to substantiate it, what you can use it, you can prefer writing a connecting line. What do you mean by connecting line? Connecting line is a line that shows some sort of linkage or a logical flow between our introduction and the body. Because after this line in our answer, when we are going to write the body, now the question is asking about the different issues or challenges faced by the insurance sector. So what heading we are going to put here? We are going to put the heading related to the issues or challenges related to insurance sector. So this line will act as a connecting line in order to build a better flow and structure of our answer. So what we are writing, the insurance sector is facing several challenges which need to be addressed, and after that what we will write, the important challenges or the issues with respect to the insurance sector. So this is how we have to link our introduction with the body in order to make a logical flow related to it. Now the next part is the body part, which in which we will see the different challenges and the issues. Where the first one is regarding the micro insurance distribution. Now micro insurance distribution is nothing but making accessible micro insurance products and services to low income groups, which usually come from rural and underserved areas. Now the thing about this micro insurance distribution is that these low income groups, they pay insurance in small amounts and also on periodical basis, such as weekly, monthly, etc. Now the challenge that arises because of this is that it becomes challenging for the insurance companies to cover the cost of these small insurance payments because of the expenses such as the increasing financial cost, then transaction cost, administration cost, servicing cost. So the point is that the insurance companies find it challenging, they find it expensive to cover the cost of these micro insurance products. So that is one of the important challenge as far as the micro insurance distribution is concerned. Another second challenge is that because of this inability or the challenges of the insurance companies to cover the cost of these premium payments, small premium payments, what happens is the government finds it difficult to promote the business models that can enable these micro insurance distribution. So it becomes difficult for the government to promote such business models or to make some policy making plans with respect to the micro insurance distribution of such products. Now another major or the third challenge is the lack of knowledge regarding the insurance among these people, which are the low income group people. So this is also a major challenge because of the lack of the knowledge or the lack of the awareness regarding the insurance plans or why to take insurance and how to take insurance. So this is also an important major challenge as far as the insurance sector in India is concerned. So you can read that small size of installments, then the absence of business models, then the lack of knowledge regarding insurance. All these are challenges related to the micro insurance distribution in India. The next challenge is regarding the composite licensing. So the composite licensing means the practice of allowing an insurance company to offer multiple types of insurance products, and that too under a single licensing, under a single license. What advantages does it offer? It leads to, first of all, the customer convenience, because the customer can avail different type of insurance products from a single company only. He don't have to go and deal with the different type of companies to get the benefits of different type of insurances, such as the health insurance, the life insurance, the general insurance, etc. The second advantage can be it can increase or foster the innovation and technology. How? Because once the composite licensing is allowed, it will lead to the increase in competition among the different insurance companies, and that will lead to promotion of innovation and technology in the whole sector. Another advantage can be the product integration with respect to insurance by different companies. So these can be different advantages that can be there because of the composite licensing. But the challenge with respect to India is that the IRDAI does not allow the composite licensing in India. So the regulations of IRDAI do not allow composite licensing, and presently the life insurers, for example, the life insurers can only offer life insurance products, while the general insurers can offer non-life insurance products, etc. So this is the case with respect to India, where the composite licensing has not been allowed because of the different type of certain regulatory requirements that it demands. But the government should think about it, and in order to solve this challenge, and should take certain moves in order to allow composite licensing in India. So this is one of the important challenges as far as the insurance sector is concerned. The third is regarding the health insurance. So according to Niti Aayog, around 30% of the population is devoid of health insurance, and this uncovered population is termed as the missing middle. So this is another important issue, is that around the 30% of the population is not covered under the health insurance because of the different factors that has also to be tackled. Now the next point is regarding performance of public sector insurance companies. So when we talk about the public sector insurance companies, so they face different type of challenges such as increasing liabilities, then inadequate capital, then lack of investments, etc. So there are different issues or challenges faced by them that lead to poor solvency ratio. Now, what do you mean by solvency ratio? Solvency ratio reflects the financial health of a company. And when the solvency ratio of the company is poor, then it means it is facing the capital challenges. So that is one of the important challenges of the public sector insurance companies, due to which they have poor solvency ratios. The next point is regarding the government insurance schemes. So when we talk about the insurance scheme, they also face two different issues such as high premium rates, delay in processing of claim settlement, and etc. So different type of issues are faced by government insurance schemes also, and these challenges have to be tackled in order to grow the insurance sector in India. Now let us see the second part of the body, which is the solutions with respect to the above problems. The first solution is regarding the new affordable micro insurance products. So as we have already seen the different challenges regarding the micro insurance distribution, which is with respect to the low income groups. So what government can do? So the government can develop new affordable micro insurance products for the financial protection and the security of the low income group and vulnerable sections of the society. And what the government can also do, it government can expand these insurance product services to the hinterlands or the geographical areas where these populations are more in number and are facing the lag as far as the availability of the insurance products and services are concerned. So that could be the first solution that can be considered by the government. Then the second is regarding the composite licensing reforms. So the government should think about allowing the composite licensing and enabling, which includes enabling a single insurance entity to offer both life and non-life insurance products. And what the composite licensing will do, it can cut cost and the compliance hassles for the insurers. We have already discussed that how it is going to increase the convenience for the customers and will also lead to better innovation and technology in the insurance sector. The third is regarding the health insurance accessibility. So as we have seen that according to Niti Aayog health report, 30% of the people are devoid of the health insurance. So the government can take different steps such as developing simple and standardized health insurance products, and can also improve the infrastructure and the funding or the financing with respect to the health insurance. So this is regarding the health insurance accessibility. So the next point is regarding the competitiveness of insurance companies. So as we have seen the different challenges that are faced by the public sector insurance enterprises or the companies, so the government should take different steps in order to improve the performance of these companies, and appropriate strategic roadmap should be created to improve their competitiveness and enable them to attract sufficient capital and talent. So that could be another solution with respect to that. Then the next point is regarding effective implementation of government schemes. So the government schemes that are facing different implementation issues because of the policy lag. So the government can create effective mechanism to expedite the process of claim settlement, and premium should be made more affordable. So as we have seen that these government schemes, what they do, they have high rate of premium. So what government can do? Government can make this premium more affordable. So that could be another solution. The next point is regarding the GST. So at this point of time, the GST on insurance product is around 18%. So what the government can do? Government can rationalize this GST so that there is less burden to pay premium by customers. So this is another solution or the way forward as far as the insurance sector is concerned. So you can read it that GST is 18%, and which leads to high premium burden on the customers, and government should think about it and rationalize GST rate. So now let us talk about the conclusion, and as we do in all our sessions that we write the conclusion in a structural manner. So the first part of the structure is regarding the conclusion starter, where we take a certain stand in which we agree or disagree with what has been provided in the question. We are going to see it in our example how we are going to implement the first part of the conclusion. The second part is the explanation part, which include the explanation of the first point, which is regarding the conclusion stand. Why do we disagree or agree? We have to explain it in 1 to 2 lines. The third part is regarding the way forward. So firstly, we will what we will do, we will rephrase the thesis statement what has been given in the question. So what we are writing, it is evident that the insurance sector holds immense significance for India's socio-economic development and financial stability. So we are rephrasing the thesis that has been mentioned in the question. The question was asking about the challenges and the solutions that has been that are there with respect to the insurance sector, and we are saying that yes, the insurance sector is of immense significance for India's socio-economic development and financial stability. Now, what is the next part? We have to explain why do we think so. So, why do we think so? Because as a critical component of India's financial infrastructure, the insurance sector serves as a bulwark against uncertainties and risk, providing individuals and businesses with protection. So, why it is of significance important? Because it serve as a critical components of financial infrastructure and also act as a bulwark against uncertainties and risks, and that's why it is of significant importance. So the last point is regarding the way forward. So the way forward is, however, to fully realize the potential benefits of insurance sector, it is important to promote innovation, collaboration and regulatory reforms in the sector. So what is our third point regarding the way forward? What should we do for the future to promote innovation, collaboration and the regulatory reforms regarding it? And what else? The government should also consider the recommendations of the Malhotra committee to chart the path forward through concerted efforts. So we are also writing about the Malhotra committee that was formed by the government regarding the insurance sector, and this committee gave different recommendations. So what government should do? Government should think about these suggestions, the recommendations that were given by this committee, so that we can improvise and can create better platform for the convenience of the customers. So this is the question whose answer you have to write in the comment box. We have already discussed it as a part of this session. And let me also again repeat that you have to answer this question within 48 hours, and this whole evaluation will be free of cost. So that is it for today. If you want to download the PPTs of this session, then you can join our Telegram channel where you can download it. And thank you so much and all the best.